together. Yeah. Creating the feelings in you. We can just do what it do. Watching you glow. You get it. You get it. Every trip I can do. Follow the tip for you. I gotta follow the good. Nothing be closer to you. You know what it do. Thank you guys for joining the chat. Let's go. It's silly season. Silly season. I know you all for things, we all for things we can't explain, but I know the world's turning, we change, we grow, we know. Hey, so baby, tell me where the moon at? Where's the moon? Hey, where's the moon? Shawty, can you tell me how you feel? Keep it honest with me, Shawty, tell me how you really feel. Keep it honest with me, baby, can you tell me where's the moon? Where's the moon, moon now? Yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 let's go. Hey, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's silly season. Come on, lads. Pop on in. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. What's the vibe? Thank you guys so much for joining the live. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all. Welcome one and all. Thank you for joining the live. Good now, greetings and salutation. You already know it's Kevis Major. Doing it major. I'm doing fantastic today, man. Thank you so much for asking. Hi there. What's the vibe? How are you feeling, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, but it's silly season outside. Silly season. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it is silly season. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stay spiritually protected. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm based, I ain't really based nowhere right now. I'm a bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK, you feel me? And it's silly season outside, bro. Like right now, everybody is going crazy. Everybody is flunked out. Nobody knows how to think. Everybody is mind broken. Everybody needs to get their mind right because it's silly season. There's so many distractions, so many things in place. You know what I'm saying? And we just gotta get our mind right because it's the summer. Everybody trying to enjoy, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Mix and mingle, parley. Everybody trying to get their business right, their money right, their relationships in order. Everybody trying, you know what I'm saying, shake their behinds on the beach, you know what I'm saying, enjoy the weather, and, you know, dive deeper into, you know, your spiritual path, your dreams, your ambitions, your creativity, and all of that type of stuff. And a lot of things are at play at the moment, you know what I'm saying? So we need to stay spiritually protected out here. We need to stay spiritually inclined. First of all, you need to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? AKA your thoughts, the things that are on your mind, the way how you think about things, the way how you perceive things. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like the first way. That's kind of like one of the closest way how your spirit communicate or work through you. You know what I'm saying? Through your physical body, you know what I'm saying? So you start with your mind, your mentality, and then your emotions and feelings, how you feel when you're doing these things. You know what I'm saying? And then your actions follow. You feel me? That's the 369 right there. That's what Tesla was talking about, guys. The 369. You get your mind right, you get your emotions in check, and then your body, which is the lower self, you know what I'm saying? Your lower self down here, you get a going, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get your mind right. And it's silly season, guys. It's silly season. You feel me? Like right now with this Leo sun, we have the potential to be seen as anything. You know what I'm saying? Right now you could get lit. You could get rich. You could get all the clothes you want. You probably could get all the cheeks, you know what I'm saying? All the birds, you know what I'm saying? All the paparazzi you want at this moment, you know what I'm saying? Because we got this sun in Leo and it's influencing, you know what I'm saying, our actions and how we act. And right now, everybody got the potential to be seen as something. You know what I'm saying? The stage is set for, you know, the people to be outside and for us to parley, so you could get rich at this moment, you know what I'm saying? You could fall in love, gain some relationship, you could get some status right now, you know what I'm saying? You could be seen as late, you could be seen as anything. Right now, look at me. I got the potential to be seen as a forager, a gardener, a DJ, an artist, a spiritual type of teacher or person in like some spirituality type of thing, on the internet, content creator. I got the ability to do all of them things, and because the stage is already set, and all of us got the ability to do these things, you know what I'm saying? So that sun in Leo right now is really, really powerful, you feel me? And guess who knows this, you know what I'm saying? Government, shout out government, you know what I'm saying? All these people in high places, these principalities in high places, they also know that too. And they know that this stage is set based on just the natural astrology of it being summer, the hottest time of the year, everybody outside. So they're gonna also be using that energy the same way you trying to use that energy to get your business sorted out, get your life sorted out, you know what I'm saying? Get all your healthy practices, everybody outside exercising, foraging, trying to eat healthy at this moment, trying to get into the spirituality and the spiritual natures, whatever is your practices. But the shadow government, you know what I'm saying, they also utilizing this stage as well, you feel me? Because we gotta keep in mind the same powers that they have, we have, you know what I'm saying? Well, I have those powers. I don't know about y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know weak spirit, you feel me? So the same type of energy that they could utilize, you know what I'm saying? Which is a lot of natural, like astrology and, you know what I'm saying, them kind of things that we're going to tap into in a minute. You also have those powers, you feel me? But you got to get your mind right, and then your emotions, and then your body going to be able to do these miraculous magic tricks. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's silly season, guys. It's silly season, you know what I'm saying? And who's the joke on? Who's the joke on? You know what I'm saying? Is the joke on you? You know what I'm saying? Who's this joke being played on? You know what I'm saying? And right now we just gotta keep our wits about us, you know what I'm saying? All sorts of crazy things. You see what's going on in France right now? You know what I'm saying? You see how they're playing the clown in France? They're using that jester type of clown ritual and spell right now, making a mockery. And who's the joke on? You know what I'm saying? And right now, like a lot of crazy things happening. Let's run through a bit of astrology, and then we're going to get into, you know what I'm saying, a bit more deeper stuff. And like, to be fair, the reason why I'm putting this out there, like, is because we outside right now, and like I mix and mingling and parlaying with different people, you know what I'm saying, of different beliefs and backgrounds and cultures and ethnicities, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get my 1-2 together. I'm trying to get lit. I'm trying to be seen as something during this Leo sun. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do all my magic spells and esoteric tricks at this moment, you feel me? So while I'm outside parlaying, I'm also trying to still stay spiritually protected. And this type of stuff is gonna help with my protection, you feel me? Because I need to let people know where I stand, you know what I'm saying? And that's also one of the magic tricks that they're playing right now. Like, everybody need to kind of express where you stand. For example, in the UK right now, are you standing with, oh, we're from the UK and these people are coming in our country? Or are you like, you know, I ain't even want to get too deep into that, you know what I'm saying? But like right now it's pick a side. They're doing it with the politics in America. You got to pick Trump or Camilla, you know what I'm saying? In the UK, you got to pick Palestine or Jewish, or you got to pick Christian or Muslim right in this time, you know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, I'm outside parlaying, you know what I'm saying? I'm mixing and mingling with people who practice Islam, people who are Christians, people who are gypsies, you know what I'm saying? People of all types of different faiths and religion, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta make my stance be known, you feel me? I'm not, you know, I'm in the middle, you feel me? I'm a Carib Indian. I have my own spiritual beliefs, and I'm not picking a side, you know what I'm saying? I don't pick and choose and perry check, you know what I'm saying? Cherry picking, well, I do berry picking, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to picking a side, you feel me? I like to find the middle ground and the equilibrium, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I be going to like these different churches and mosques and reading these different Bibles and trying to learn about different religions and learn a little bit about this and about that and different spiritual practices, so I know how to parley and mix and mingle with people of different faiths and different practices, and we could display attributes and characteristics that are similar, and once we're on the same godlike angelic frequency, we could kind of align with our similarities, so they could be Muslim and they could be Christian, or that person could be a Jew, but we all got similar characteristics and traits, and we could have similar practices that we could practice together, and yeah, we could be able to coexist, and be able to make money, so that's why you could got Christians, Christian corporations or Christian nations that doing big business with like a Muslim nation, and then they all got Jewish type of establishment that are making money, together and parlaying and controlling different systems and circumstances because of similar characteristics and traits and practices that they're into, So I got put out there that I'm equilibrium, I'm a Carib Indian, I'm indigenous, you feel me? I have my own spiritual belief and my own, I don't want to call it religion, but how I live, I try to learn about different people's, cultures, backgrounds, practices, the religion, the way of life, so I could learn how to parley, you feel me? So that's why I need to like kind of put this information out there, you feel me? So I don't step on any toes, and it goes how it goes. We could coexist and live peacefully amongst each other. And guys, it's silly season, feel me? Why forcing you to pick a side? So let's go through a bit of astrology quickly, and talk about, little things that happen in the world, I've recently been on TikTok, and just the few littlest things that I'm seeing on TikTok, like people speaking out about stuff that happening in Ireland or up in the north, and how they have their own picking a side, or we need to stand together to come against this other thing of these people coming in the country and having certain type of practices and stuff like this. But really and truly, everybody got to pick a side, and these things are orchestrated by the government and shadow government and all sorts of other things that you ain't even know about. You think these people just coming into the country ripping a havoc, but you ain't even know that somebody stirring up the pot, you feel me? The pot is being stirred up. Who's cooking in the kitchen? Who's cooking in the kitchen? And well, the government and shadow government and, these people cooking in the kitchen, you gonna have to choose a side. You gonna have to be the one on the internet crying and mourning, and you're gonna have to hit the streets and riot and fight and rebel and do all these kind of things, when they sit back after they don't cook up the spot and know they're eating good. They're eating good. They're eating good. We're eating good because we're cooking in the kitchen. So what they're cooking in the kitchen, we're going to get into that right now with some astrology. We're going to break down some astrology, in a in the realest way. The realest way you could see it on TikTok at the moment, Shout out to all the other people who, I'm doing astrology and stuff like this, but we're going to do it in a real way to really help the people and keep you protected. I already break down the Leo Sun, how the stage is set for everybody to really express the creativity, you accolades, you could get clout right now, you could be seen as anything. This is a good time to even switch it up, well, not even really switch it up, because, it's silly season, but you could be seen as anything, and right now, people could be watching this video and be seeing me as a clown. Hold on here. Let me show you the hat. Give me 1 second. Let me show you what people might watch this video and see me as. Give me 1 second. And don't ask me any silly questions, my guy. Because that's not what we're talking about. It's silly season, but let me show you. A lot of people gonna watch back this live and say this guy is an absolute, they ain't even want the AI to pick it up too quickly. You know what I'm saying? But the stage is already set with Leo. But hold on, this is the kicker. You check? We have Venus, which is our love, the things that we would compromise, you know what I'm saying? The things that we would go hard for, the things that we would sacrifice for. Venus has to do a lot with sacrifice and compromise. So like, let's say you're in a relationship and the relationship based on love, then your relationship based on how much you or the other individual could compromise themselves, you know what I'm saying, give up their time and resources and give their talents towards the other person. So Venus has to do a lot with sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta be careful because a lot of compromise and sacrifices at this time, you know what I'm saying? But also we got a strong possibility to be seen as whatever you wanna be seen as, you know what I'm saying? And I already show you guys the cap, you know what I'm saying? Also, we have like a mystic cluster stellium over in Gemini. And this is where like the shadow government, you know what I'm saying, already using the Leo sun that already set the stage to confuse everybody and have everybody in a silly season, you know what I'm saying? And they're doing it in multiple geographical locations, you know what I'm saying? Yo, the shadow government, these Masons and Jews, hard. They're hard with the spiritual practices. They're really hard with the networking. They're really hard with, you know what I'm saying, the things that they're doing. So they got some kind of psyop going on in America. They're using Donald Trump as a puppet right now. You know what I'm saying? They got something hard going on in England, using all of the different situations. They're using the politics, the immigration situation. They're using the medias right now. And actually they're practicing a lot of the American tactics over here in the UK, because they realize that the UK population really tapped into a lot of American culture, you know, too tapped into American culture to the point where like a lot of people in the UK just talk straight up like Americans. They really speak like Americans. Like a lot of people in the UK, like they're losing their accent. A lot of the kids growing up watching a lot of American TikTokers, American celebrities and stuff like this. So they're losing their accent, they're losing their originality. And this is the shadow government, right? This is the shadow government and the Jews, the people who really construct mentalities and mind frames. They're using this as a new type of population, depopulation control, you know what I'm saying? Creating a new race of people in the UK. So that's what they're doing, and it's gonna take maybe like the next 30 years, you know what I'm saying, like a whole Saturn return or Pluto return, like a mystic spell that they're doing. And then in the next 20 to 30 years, or maybe 12 to 24 years in the UK, they're gonna got a whole new mixed race of people, you know what I'm saying, with a whole different culture. They ain't gonna really be speaking with the UK accent that they're speaking with. They're gonna have like a new language. Man, it's all sorts of things they're doing right now, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But let's stay on point with what's happening right now, because they're doing a lot of things in America, they're doing a lot of things in England, and right now they're using France as a grand stage. You know what I'm saying? They're using France because they know that they can't use Spain. They can't carry the what word I could use on this platform, by they can't carry too much demonic energy to Spain or to the Vatican, but they want to keep it as close as possible, you know what I'm saying? So right now they're using France, and they're practicing a weird type of Tower of Babylon spell in the Bible to confuse the masses. So America confused with the politics, everybody in the UK confused, picking a side between Christian and Muslim, and you trying to be spiritual and get on you want to. And then in France, they're just straight up making a mockery of ever. But you need to know this, right? That all of this is orchestrated and all of this is planned. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, then you're just saying, then the Pope ain't got no power. So why we got a Pope? How could we got a Pope, right? And the Catholic Church and the Church of England and all of these powerful long-standing entities, and they're allowing that to happen in France, right? They're allowing that to happen in France, when they also know that in France they have the same type of issue going on with the race war. you know what I'm saying, that they're trying to do in England at the same time. And this is a long play to some kind of depopulation, making a new type of race, making a new type of species. So they're doing the same thing in the UK. They're gonna change the interbreeding. They just it's silly season, guys. It's so deep. Anyway, let's go into some more astrology. So right now, right, Gemini, in the Gemini space, right, which deals with communication, thinking, how we analyze, right, how we perceive things and gain new information and share information and stuff at this time. We have Gemini in that space. We have Jupiter, which is expanding with knowledge, right? So we have the capability to expand with knowledge, learn new things at this time. And the shadow government, they also know these things, you know what I'm saying, because they've been practicing these type of witchcraft for thousands and thousands of years. That's why you got something called a Bible. I'm alive right now, maybe I'm gonna take like a, you know what I'm saying, give me a few seconds to get this off my chest, right? You good? Give me one second. It's not the sound there. 20 minutes. Don't come on the left, please. Don't come on the left. For real. Please. Anyway,
Yes, happy.
Yeah. Anyway, hold on. Just give me a while. Let me just knock this out. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the interruption. Yeah. So we got time to expand with knowledge right now, and you could use me as my example. Like you can see from my stories, I expanded my knowledge when it comes to being outdoors, foraging, herbal medicine. You know what I'm saying? Traveling around, bouncing around different religions and different practices and stuff like that. And all of us have these capabilities at this time, you feel me? But you got to understand that there's something called the shadow government, you feel me, and different entities that try to organize world events and try to shape your guys' mind, you know what I'm saying, to play out their agenda. And right now I don't tell you that the agenda, which is a agenda that I always had for 2,000 years, you know what I'm saying, because they do this to my people, you feel me, where they're going to mix up the tribes and mix up the races and put people of different languages and different ethnicities and cultures close and stimulate a situation where they either got to get on with each other and do this interbreeding and intermingling naturally, you know what I'm saying, and create this new race, or you're going to got to go to war, you know what I'm saying, and kill each other. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna happen because these people they ain't sending them back to the country. You feel me? They ain't sending these people back to where they come from. So y'all either gonna got to do this interbreeding, intermingling, and get along in a spiritual way, or they're gonna force y'all to go to war, use a lot of media and pandering, gerrymandering, you know what I'm saying, propaganda to entice y'all to riot, you know what I'm saying, go out in the street, protest, put up your flag, this side against this side, go to war, you know what I'm saying, depopulate the population, send people to jail, you feel me? And y'all still gonna got to mix and mingle and get along after all the havoc. You feel me? It happened 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It happened 2 years ago. So the stage is set. We got Mars in Gemini, which is our passions, the things that we're passionate about, the things that we will pull out with sword and fight for. And in Gemini, so we're going to be passionately communicating about the things that we would go to war for. Your passions, you feel me? The same way how you going hard on social media at this time, or you're going hard with your foraging, or you're going hard with your business, your hairs, your lashes, whatever you're doing, this is the time, you feel me? So everybody passionate about, you know what I'm saying, something, and we're going to be communicating and really thinking about these things. And like I said, these people know about it as well, you know what I'm saying? This is the system. So they're going to be putting things out there to make you passionate about the things that they want you to be passionate about. You feel me? Like, they're using a lot of Jesus right now, you know what I'm saying? They're making a mockery of Jesus, you feel me? And I don't like that. I don't like that when they make mockery of, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all like, it's just manipulation, you feel me, for you to pick a side and pick up your cross, you know what I'm saying, for all the Christians, the able-bodied Christians, you know what I'm saying, because right now the Christian religion weak. They can't use the Christian religion to recruit soldiers to go to any kind of holy war right now, you feel me, so they're trying to, you know what I'm saying? And what they're doing, they're intermixing it with white power, you know what I'm saying, and nationalism, and trying to entice certain races who more Christian leaning, you know what I'm saying, to mobilize and become a part of the army and become soldiers, you feel me? So it's silly season, you know what I'm saying, with Mars there. And today especially, you feel me, the moon has just slid into Gemini as well. So we got Jupiter, Mars, and the moon in Gemini, creating like a stellium, you feel me? They're creating like it's like almost like a Kamehameha wave of influence right now. So you got Jupiter influencing your knowledge, the new things that you're learning about, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be really passionate at this time. So you're gonna be in all realms of reality: sports, religion, politics, entertainment, spirituality. You're gonna come to those 5 outlets. So every single outlet, they're gonna have some sort of distraction or some sort of propaganda to get you off you square, you feel me? And also there's other natural elements and other natural chemistries that in play, you feel me? From a Indian perspective, when it's in the summer, right, we get hotter, we body is in heat, and we want to express ourselves more, you feel me? So everybody gonna be more expressive at this time, especially with the sun in Leo. But what has happened, and what we indigenous people had to battle with, is finding equilibrium, finding the balance point, you know what I'm saying? For example, we would go out into the natures, right, and we would collect certain mushrooms, and you could consume certain mushrooms, but if you go overboard and you eat too much, you know what I'm saying, you could poison yourself and die. Even all of these different medicinal herbs and stuff like this, you got to take them in moderation, because if you take too much, even if it's something good, you could damage your body, like dilute your blood or thinning your blood too much and stuff like this, you feel me? So as Indians, we had to struggle with finding equilibrium among all things. That's why you could come on here and talk about astrology and spirituality and all these world events in a sort of equilibrium way, and see how some of it is real and some of it is orchestrated and manufactured, you feel me? So the last thing is that the moon is in Gemini right now, and the moon kind of represents or signifies how we react and how we respond, right? And we're going to be reacting and responding to the Gemini energy, which is communication and thinking. So be careful right now about the things that you're watching and the things that you're hearing, because that constitutes the things that are on your mind, right? So this is a good time to probably, I can't tell you guys what to do. I only could lead you so close to the pan, right? But the things that you got on your mind right now should be strictly towards how you want to be seen. So if you want to be seen as the top DJ in the world, then just do that. If you want to be seen as the top whatever is you creative gift or talent, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, you should just keep your mind on that, you feel me? Because you got all sorts of distractions that are gonna have you reacting and responding and want to communicate and express yourself passionately about these things that are on your mind. And it's silly season, guys. It's really silly season, and it's happening over multiple geographical locations. It's happening in America, it's happening in Europe, right? They probably have something happening like in the northern, everywhere they're trying to institute some sort of new Bible, what is called in the Bible? There's something in the Bible where they confuse all the languages and confuse the people, you know what I'm saying? And they do that like it's an ongoing ritual, magic spell practice. They're doing this thing all the time, right? But now in the summer, they're even going even harder, you feel me? So you're gonna have a lot of confusion, and it's not languages based, it's more like mentalities. So right now, even within, let's say, England or one country, they're not going to be going against the South, because the northern people feel like the southerners who run in the country and the laws and stuff like this ain't really, you know what I'm saying, like helping them with their grievance, the terrible situation that's happening right now. And then everybody gonna be confused and be going against each other. And then even in the north, you're gonna got people in the north saying, well, okay, I'm more on the Christian side, or some people gonna be saying, oh, we can't be too hard on the other side, You know what I'm saying? And they're always picking two sides. They never got like no three sides or no equilibrium where we all could work together. You know what I'm saying? And it's just all confusion that they're creating. I need to slow down before I burn up myself. Who's cooking in the kitchen? You know what I'm saying? And after all this silly season, after the Olympics, after the Olympics happen, right? And all these summer events happen, you know what I'm saying? After all these things, we can just let me tell you the outcome, right? You gonna be confused, you're gonna be broke, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be at odds with your neighbor, or people who look like you, or people who look like me, you know what I'm saying? Because they do all of these things for us to go out and play out actions. We is the ones who got to sign up for the army. We is the ones who got to go drop bombs on each other. And these government do it. I never seen a government official, you know what I'm saying, pull out no AK, you know what I'm saying, I had to defend any land or any territory or any flag or any religion or any mosque. You ever see any politician do that? You ever see any of these? I ain't want to say too much, but these people, you feel me, shadow government, you never see them do that. But what they do is stay in the shadows and orchestrate your mind for you to go and do that. You pick up the gun, you strap up the bomb, you pull out the knife and stab somebody. You go out and do something crazy, you know what I'm saying? So we got to stay spiritually inclined, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to just cut this live right now because I got a lot of things to do. But I just needed to get these energies off because, like I said, I'm mixing and mingling and parlaying of people of all sorts of different religions, backgrounds, different beliefs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not picking a side. I'm Carib Indian, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual, indigenous, monk, you know what I'm saying? Unorthodox, Christian, Jew, Catholic, you know what I'm saying? Eastern Orthodox, everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not picking a side. I'm good with everybody. I love everybody, you know what I'm saying? And once we could display the similar characteristics, positive characteristics, you know what I'm saying, and we got these same type of disciplines, then we could intermingle in a spiritual way, because that's what it all gonna lead to, you know what I'm saying? So be very careful. Right now is Tower of Babylon thing. Everybody gonna be confused, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be silly at this time. Nobody gonna know what to really think or how to really express themselves. But you need to be spiritual and express about how you want to be seen, your passions, your dreams, your creativity, you know what I'm saying? And also the long end is for them to do some depopulation control, creating a new type of human situation where y'all gonna got to go to war, kill each other, and then after all the chaos they institute some sort of new movement, you know what I'm saying? It probably gonna be some sort of Islamophobia, because people they're gonna use England to try to incite some type of violence to fight against these incidents that happen in our what's not, and then they're gonna create a campaign to calm it down, and then y'all gonna got to go back into the spiritual way, you know what I'm saying, a natural way, or a natural way of just coexisting and intermingling, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of other deeper shit that we could get into another time, you know what I'm saying. But I love you guys from spiritually protected, you know what I'm saying, and send me spiritual protections as well. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys another time. Alright, just had to get those energies out. But I love you guys, I love everybody, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not picking a side, you know what I'm saying. I just hope that everybody could calm down and focus on the dreams and the passions and their own personal spiritual path, you know what I'm saying. And if you got a group of people who could do those godly angelic qualities together, that even make it better, because teamwork make the dream work. And I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna try to tap in with you guys later on some more casual, just laid back topics, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And we're gonna keep it moving and we're gonna keep it rocking. Alright, spiritually inclined every time. Love you guys, love you guys, love you guys.